With the first 3 episodes being released on Netflix for Meghan and Harry's new documentary, we know a bunch of royal secrets are still to be revealed. With Meghan already revealing a ton of royal secrets in the past, we know that in the next 3 episodes to be released, more secrets are coming. Hi, I'm Stacey Taylor, and today I'm breaking down the top 10 biggest secrets Meghan revealed about the royal family. So what secrets do you think Meghan is going to reveal next? And let us know in the comments below. At number 10 today, we have silence by the royal family. In an interview with Oprah in 2021, Meghan would tell Oprah that she was silenced by the royal family. When Meghan started seeing Prince Harry and the world came to know about their relationship, Meghan was given wise advice to handle the gossip in the tabloid reports. The advice would be very clear and direct from the moment the world knew about Harry and Meghan and they were dating. She was always forced to tell the press that she had no comments to what was going on. Meghan couldn't even tell her friends or her parents. Meghan had to do everything the royal family told her to because it was put into a lens that if she did what they told her to do, they would protect her. However, Meghan would learn that after she finally married Harry that everything would start to crumble as she would not be protected. However, she still continued to lie to protect the other members of the royal family. Even though they weren't willing to tell the truth to protect Meghan and Harry, now Meghan did not say who was lying or what the royal family was lying about, but she would state that the only thing she regretted was being silenced by the family, as she believed that they would protect her. She did what they said, and she believed them when she shouldn't have. At number 9, Kate Middleton. Coming from different backgrounds, it pretty much came inedible that these two would not be long lost friends, with several reports initially stating that Meghan was the one who made Kate cry over a flower girl dress Meghan wanted Princess Charlotte to wear. Meghan would come out to say that it was actually the other way around. Meghan would note that it was a really hard week considering it was a wedding and Kate was really upset about something. However, Kate would then own up to her mistakes and she would bring Meghan flowers and a note to apologize. Now, Meghan didn't disclose many details about the rift with her sister-in-law. However, she did confirm that the disagreement was indeed about the flower girl dress. Meghan went on to note that the whole incident made her cry and that it really hurt her feelings, with many publications making Meghan look like the instigator of the altercation. Kate would be painted as a victim in the situation, and Meghan would then find the narrative actually quite shocking because that wouldn't be the story, and she described the situation as being the start of the rift between her and Kate. Hey my little peaches, are you liking this video so far? If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And number 8, Formality. In episode 2 in Meghan and Harry's new documentary, Meghan would recall her first time meeting Prince William and Kate, and with it she would reveal that the formality presented to the public by the royal family even carries on behind closed doors. With Meghan meeting Kate for the first time, when they came over for dinner, Meghan recalls how she wanted to feel comfortable, so she opted to wear casual clothes. She chose to wear ripped jeans and was barefoot. When she went to greet the royal couple, she went in for a hug and didn't realize how hugging was actually really jarring for a lot of Brits. This is when Meghan would understand that the formality on the outside even carried on through the inside. The royal family has this forward-facing way of being, and Meghan thought just when you could close the door and relax, she would find out that the formality still carries on over both sides, and it was really surprising to her. With Meghan wanting to do things her own way and break the formality, she found out it was really hard to connect with the family and fit in, and she found this formality to be actually just too tropical for her. And number 7, the thoughts of her unborn child. After it was revealed that certain unnamed members in the royal family actually expressed their concern over Meghan and Harry's unborn child Archie, a lot of people tried to pinpoint which members of the family actually had those thoughts. In the months that Meghan was pregnant, she would be told that Archie would not be given security, a title, and that there was also conversations with some family members that they were concerned about how dark his skin might be when the child was born. Meghan would go on to say that majority of the concerns addressed to Harry were about what it would mean or look like if Archie was born with darker skin, as the royal family believed if a child was born with darker skin, it would be very damaging to their image. While Harry and Meghan did state that it wasn't the Queen or Prince Philip that were part of the conversation, it leaves you to think that the only people that were left to have this conversation were King Charles, Prince William, and their wives. No matter who started the conversations or the claims, it's pretty serious, and it's actually really concerning that the people who came into power and who will be entering into power very soon could actually have had such hurtful conversations about an unborn child. And number 6, had to quit. After months of speculation from royal watchers, Meghan and Harry would announce their plans to step back from the royal roles as senior royals. When the couple finally had enough of being scrutinized by the press and the royal family, they would finally say enough is enough, and they would enter into several weeks of negotiations for their exit as senior and working members of the royal family. However, the couple felt felt extremely trapped with being in the royal family. Harry would even go on to say, no matter who you are in the royal family, no matter what's going on in your personal life, no matter what's happened, if the bike rolls up and the car rolls out, you gotta get dressed, you gotta get in there, wipe the tears away, shake it off, and be on your A game. With racism being the largest reason to why the couple stepped down from their duties and left the UK, in their documentary the couple would state that there was a lot of misinformation about them and why they had to quit their royal obligations, and the biggest reason is because Meghan needed protection. And while the couple has gone on to say that the institution knows the full truth, the media knows the full truth, anybody in their situation would have done the same thing. And number 5, handing over passports. During an interview with CBS, Meghan would tell Oprah that she experienced a lot after marrying Harry, and it really made her mental health deteriorate. Throughout Meghan's and Harry's relationship, they were highly criticized by the British tabloids. Meghan would reveal that she was once approached by members of the royal family about getting Meghan help, but she felt like she couldn't do it within the castle walls. After marrying Harry, Meghan would have to hand over her keys, passport, and driver's license, as the palace attempted to make her trapped inside Kensington Palace and making it so she couldn't leave to get help on her own. When Oprah asked if she was considering checking herself into a mental facility, Meghan would explain no because she was asking the royal family if she could do it. Meghan would then say she just couldn't go by herself, as when she joined the family, she wouldn't see her passport, driver's license, and keys until her and Harry decided to leave. She was trapped in the palace and couldn't get the help she needed, and the palace staff denied her the help she needed. Meghan would even find herself reaching out to one of Princess Diana's best friends, as she felt like she was the only one who could understand her situation. And number 4, secret ceremony. Just 3 days before their official ceremony, Harry and Meghan would actually get married in secret. Just 3 days before their televised royal wedding in 2018, according to Meghan, they would secretly get married in their backyard because they both wanted to get back down to the basics and have a moment for just the two of them. Since their actual wedding day was to be televised, Meghan and Harry felt like their wedding wasn't actually for them and it was just for everyone else. So the couple decided to call the Archbishop and said, this spectacle is for the world, but we want our union between us. So the vows that we framed in our room are just the two of us in the backyard with the Archbishop of Canterbury. With the Archbishop claiming that the legal wedding was on Saturday, the couple just exchanged vows in the backyard, but it wasn't a legal wedding. Under English law, there needs to be at least 2 witnesses to take place in a registered venue for a marriage to be legit. So it's clear that the couple just wanted to do something for themselves before making this thing actually official, and it's actually a pretty sweet gesture if you think about it. And number 3, Harry's A-list. When Harry was one of the world's most eligible bachelors, he had a number of different girlfriends that never seemed to stick. In Meghan and Harry's new documentary, Harry would speak about the media scrutiny that brought intense pressure on his relationships, and he would compare it to things that he saw as a child with his mother, Princess Diana, after she divorced Prince Charles. Harry would say that she was one of the most powerful women in the world, but after the divorce, she was completely exposed. Harry would then explain that he has seen things, learned things about how women marrying into the institution will have to understand it comes with pain and suffering. So Harry said he didn't think he would ever meet someone who was willing and capable to withstand all the baggage that came with him. With his relationships only lasting a matter of weeks or months before it was splattered all over the tabloids, when he met Meghan, he was terrified that she would be driven away by the media. Meghan would then later reveal that Harry actually has an A-list of potential qualities he would want and need in a future partner. With Harry refusing to reveal any of his list, he would go on to say that Meghan was the list, as she was a needle in a haystack. She was someone who not only shared his values of service, but she also had experience with being in the public eye. And number 2, secret stay at the palace. When Meghan and Harry first started seeing each other, they wanted to keep their relationship a secret for as long as possible so they could get to know each other without the media intruding. With Meghan describing their long distance relationship as exciting, relaxed, and easy, she knew that if she wanted this to last, she would have to do something. So she decided to implement this 2-week rule, which pretty much meant that they both had to see each other in person every 2 weeks. Now, to fly under the radar, it was somehow much easier for Meghan, who was living in Canada at the time, to fly to London to visit Harry in secret. So every 2 weeks, if both couples could manage, they would visit, and Meghan would fly to London to stay with Harry at Kensington Palace, so they could get to know each other without anyone taking photographs and it becoming news. However, it was a risk to get Meghan into the palace, as getting her through the police barrier into Kensington Palace is a risk itself because you never know who you could trust. So Meghan and Harry had to become really sneaky just to get her into the castle walls. The pair would also do this for 4 months before their news of being together officially broke in November of 2016. And at number 1 today, we we have Meghan's career. When news first broke that the Suits actor Meghan Markle was dating Britain's most eligible royal, the headlines would respond with racism, with headlines joking about Meghan being straight out of Compton or that her mother lived in the slums. It became a huge factor to why Meghan and Harry wanted to leave the royal family. With the royal family believing that Meghan's career being a sticking point in the beginning, they were incredibly impressed that Harry could land such a beautiful woman. The fact that he was dating an American actress, on the other hand, definitely clouded their judgment more than anything else, and in the beginning, as the family would say, oh, she's an American actress, this won't last, with Meghan adding that her being an actress was the biggest problem. She would say that there is an idea in the UK that causes them to typecast anyone from Hollywood. Although we all know that race would become the bigger issue on why they chose to opt out of the royal family, it's clear that the royal family definitely didn't trust Meghan because of her career and where she was from. Alright, well that's it for this video, my little peaches. Until the next one, remember to stay juicy.